Good morning, happy Saturday. We are officially 1 week away from race weekend. I actually cannot believe we are already here. I have mixed feelings. I think just with how the past few months went, it's just kind of been up and down. A lot of life things happen. As you've seen, if you've been following along with my journey this year, it's kind of been different compared to the last time I was training for my first 70.3, but you know, now we're here. Today is my last long ride and brick run. I am scheduled to ride around 2.5 to 3 hours. So I'm just gonna go to my usual spot. I'm actually gonna do a little dress rehearsal. I'm gonna be wearing my tri-suit that I bought last year. This is the 2XU tri-suit and it worked really well for me last time. So I'm gonna try it out again just to see how it is. I haven't worn this literally since last year, so hopefully it still works and it's still good to go. Because of my little injury, I'm just gonna play it by ear and see how it goes, and then if it ends up being too much, then I'm just gonna stop. I have adjusted my race pace. It's obviously a little bit slower just because I haven't been on top of my running, which is so weird because running is my strength, but you know, it is what it is. I just finished eating breakfast, had my usual bagel. I didn't have any bananas left, so I just had bagel, peanut butter, eggs. So now I'm just gonna get my fuel ready, and then I'm actually gonna do French braids for my hair just to see how that goes, because that's what I plan on doing for race day. Essentially, today is a dress rehearsal just to make sure that everything that I want to wear on race day works out. I also did adjust all the hydration bottle cages and whatnot on my bike, so I want to see how that goes. So also today is not just, you know, what I'm wearing, but also to dial in with my nutrition and hydration and make sure that what I plan to do on race day works today. The weather is going to be, I wouldn't say somewhat similar. It's actually looking like it's going to be very hot on race day. Today is not as hot, but it's still pretty warm. It looks like there's going to be a bit of headwinds going to the location I'm going to, so I'm going to wear actually some arm sleeves, and then if it gets too hot, I'll take it off. But yeah, anyway, let's get this day started. Okay, let's do this. Holy shit, it is hot. So I made it to my turnaround point, and I'm just gonna take a quick break and take the sleeves off and then switch my water bottle, because now the water bottle for my frame is empty and it's hard for me to grab the one at the back, so I'm just gonna switch the bottles. It is windy, but it's hot wind, so it's not super cold. It's so fucking hot. I don't know how I'm supposed to survive Oregon weather on race day. Oh my god. I almost died. I'm being dramatic, but literally that run was terrible. It was so hot. So I decided to take my water bottle that I usually put when I'm training for a long run. When I bring my hydration vest, I put ice in this and it just melted right away. And I hate that this is a soft flask because it was just so hard to run with it. And I really just wish it was super cold water, because I really just wanted to do this. But the thing is, water doesn't come out unless I bite on the nozzle part. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna bring on my run, because I do think I need some kind of plain water with me, not to just drink, but to just douse myself with, because it's supposed to be 30 degrees in Salem on race day, and today was 23 degrees, feels like 26, and I could not handle it. And so I don't know how I'm gonna survive race day, because yeah, it is so hot. With race pace, I really don't think I can do that, because yeah, with the heat, I don't think I'm truly 100% acclimatized to the summer weather. So I'm gonna have to play it by ear when it comes to race pace for the run. And honestly, it really depends how I feel after the bike. Today's bike ride actually felt pretty good from like an ankle calf standpoint. Didn't feel any pain. I tried really hard to focus on making sure I wasn't like playing around with my ankle, trying to keep it as stable as possible. Headwinds were pretty rough, so definitely slowed down a bit. I also practiced in arrow position, and so that was good. I just played around being like upright and then an arrow. The other thing though, and this was kind of like almost the same mistake I had from last year's race, is where I felt like I probably had too much carbs and electrolytes. I mainly have like liquid fuel because I feel like eating gels is just such a hassle when I'm on the bike. So I filled all 3 water bottles with the Precision Fuel Hydration carb and sodium mix. And I think for race day, I'm actually gonna keep 1 bottle with just plain water, just because I think having all 3 heavily concentrated water isn't going to sit well with my stomach. And I could kind of tell during my run so much that I kept drinking water from my soft flask. Thankfully, it was just plain water, so that kind of helped ease the tummy situation. So I really don't want to make that same mistake this time around. So I think I'll keep the bottle between my arms, plain water, and then the 2 water bottles will be concentrated. And I'll just have the salt tabs and the gels with me just in case, you know, I need the extra salt and carbs. I do know I'll probably need more salt and hydration because of the weather. It's just unfortunate I didn't really practice too much the past couple weeks or so, just because obviously it hasn't been super hot, so I didn't really need to take in so much water and salt. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure I am adapting to the weather and just making sure I stay on top of the water and salt intake. But yeah, overall, the bike went really well. There was no pain. I also felt no pain in the ankle and calf during my run. So it is looking promising. And that being said, it's gonna be taper week. So I just can't believe it is now over, and it's really just time to prepare and make sure I carb up and have all my gear ready to go for race day. So now that I have my workouts out of the way, today is going to be a reset day. Kian is out with his friends, so it's kind of just solo me time. There's a few things I need to do at home. I really want tomorrow to be super chill. I do have a massage scheduled for tomorrow to help, you know, loosen up the body and prep for race day. So today's gonna be mainly a reset day, get my life sorted. So tomorrow is just gonna be nice and chill.